How many of you have had a vacation in the last 2 years? Great. What if I told you that your last vacation you did was a continuation of a story which is 70-year-old? Sounds interesting? Yes, 70,000 years ago, our ancestors left Africa. They left Africa not for a vacation, not again, to claim a holiday flash coupon which was there in an online trip maker or something. They moved out of Africa because they were scared. They wanted food. And therefore, they walked thousands of miles, which journey we are still continuing. Back then, they relied upon sticks, stones, and clay compasses to find their way. Today, with our most powerful device in our hand, which is a smartphone all of you are having, we are navigating our stories. I feel strongly that today, the same story of 70,000 years ago has been continued with each one of us, including me. There are people who traveled to build empires, like Alexander, Genghis Khan, or Chandragupta Maurya. People travel to connect also. People like Ibn Bhutak, people like Huen San, and Guru Nanak. Everybody traveled to connect. The purpose was divine. Back then, you needed a divine call or you need a royal funding to back your funding. Today, a long weekend and a coupon on your favorite online travel agents, maybe Booking.com or Expedia. I strongly think that 3 things make people very successful. First one is a habit to read. Read books, that's everybody today knows. And I did not amplify speaking in this elite institution today. The second most important thing that I would recommend, and I have studied many biographies and all of them do alike, is travel, which I am going to talk to you about today. Of course, the third one is taking care of your health, which all the successful people in this world do. Coming about travel is fascinating. Today, we travel with very ease using GPS, using VRs, ARs, and whatnot. Back then, people used to navigate looking at stars, looking at the way the waves shift, the ocean shifts wave, and the wind, which direction they are going. Those days it was bird movement, and today we rely upon algorithms. Airbnb has become the dharamsala, digital dharamsala, right? So where are we moving on? It turns out to be that every time we travel and we encounter a street food, maybe a street food in Ho Chi Minh City or a kimchi in Seoul or simply a idli in somewhere in Chennai, what we are creating is an immense microbiome inside us. And no matter, all of you know that our second brain is our guts. So people who travel are healthy. One of my mentor investor is a 80-year-old and he is healthy and travels world like a 24-year-old kid. The secret? Not yoga, not supplements, not multivitamins. It's this street food and constant traveling throughout the world. Travel keeps you young. Travel also creates a lot of large things. Let's talk about huge ideas. Philip Knight, the founder of Nike, got the idea from a street of Tokyo, where he got the idea of production of shoes, which now is one of the finest brand of shoes. We talk about Uber. The founders got the idea in a evening in Paris. Talk about Red Bulls. The recipe was designed in a South Asian market, right? So who doesn't know about the story of Steve Jobs and its spiritual quest to India? That journey shaped that man, and not only that, Apple was shaped by him. Well, if Gandhiji would not have traveled out of India, and not gone to South Africa, and upon Gokhale's advised, not traveled breadth and width of India then ruled by British, have we had got independence? Things to ponder. My very personal journey started with a similar travel space. I was one of the finest financial institution of India in Bombay, getting I'm talking about 2010, where my yearly package was more than in excess of 40 lakhs. Vice president of a company. I go to Sunnyvale in California for a business trip and stayed in a boutique hotel. That evening, due to an emergency, I have to extend one night of my stay in the same hotel. And I was in my favorite online travel agent, which was booking.com. The hotel owner saw me doing that in his cafe and asked me, hey, Sibasish, can you email me this request of reservation and I will give you a 15% discount. I paused. I thought a while. That was my Kairos moment when I said, I can quit my job and can I connect the travelers and the hotels together seamlessly? Can travel become affordable? Can it become the biggest paradox, cheaper, better, faster? And that evening, we created idea which is now a multi-million-dollar company. Today, as we speak, I would love to ponder upon a little bit of my journey, which is the appropriate to our topic of today's TEDx. The journey when I decided to quit my job and start something of my own. That evening when I decided that this is the entrepreneurship career that I would be sailing from now. When I shared this thing to my family, my mother stopped cooking. For 15 days to a month, she stopped cooking. That why can someone with a highest flying job quit a job and start something of own? I didn't know what to do, but I had an idea. I went to people alike. People trusted the idea and invested with us, and we grew. And then, after our second investment, the third investment came, which was in the year of 2020. All of you must remember this particular event when 2020 we raised a couple of $1 million for our startup, and then 25th of March on the same year there was nationwide lockdown. We were unable to move. And the highest front hit sector was our sector, the hotels and tourism sector. We didn't know what to do. Felt like hit by a goods train. I didn't had money left to pay to my people. We had a large team by then, and we didn't know what to do. But then we had created a strong team. Within 18 months of time, we revived, and today we are growing at a fast rate at almost 10x every year. So I strongly believe that the story that started by Homo sapiens 70,000 years ago is still continuing. Every travel that you and me are making is shaping our destiny. Every travel is a possibility of idea and possibility of success that's with you. So as we travel, make each moment, each step of yours meaningful. Travel is not just about going and looking at exploring places. Travel is all about looking at within and finding a new version of yourself. With that, I would love to thank all of you and wish you all a very pleasant travel in your life. Thank you so much.